Welcome back to Next Gen Auto Hub. Jeep Willys, military origin, 1941. In 1941, as the Second World War raged across continents, a new kind of hero rolled onto the battlefield, not wearing a uniform, but equipped with 4 rugged wheels and unbreakable spirit. This was the Jeep Willys MB, a small, boxy, and reliable machine that would soon become one of the most recognizable and beloved vehicles in history. Its origins were born not from luxury or comfort, but from necessity, the desperate need for a light, fast, all-terrain vehicle capable of performing under the most extreme wartime conditions. The story began in 1940, when the United States Army realized it needed a new reconnaissance vehicle. The military required something compact, durable, and easy to produce. The challenge was ambitious. They wanted manufacturers to deliver a working prototype in just 49 days. Out of 135 companies invited, only 3 stepped forward: Bantam Car Company, Willys-Overland Motors, and Ford Motor Company. Each would eventually play a role in shaping the vehicle that became known simply as the Jeep. The first prototype came from Bantam, but the company was too small to mass-produce it. The Army then turned to Willys-Overland, whose engineers reimagined the design with their powerful WWII engine, a 2.2-liter, 4-cylinder unit that delivered around 60 horsepower. That might sound modest today, but for its time and weight, it was an engineering marvel. The Willys MB combined lightweight construction, a simple frame, and 4-wheel drive, making it agile across mud, sand, snow, and rocky ground. It was compact enough to fit inside aircraft, strong enough to tow artillery, and light enough for soldiers to lift out of ditches. By 1941, the final design, a collaboration between Willys and Ford, was officially adopted by the US military. Willys provided the design and specifications, while Ford helped meet the massive production demand by building vehicles under the designation GPW, Government, 80-inch wheelbase, Willys design. Together, they produced hundreds of thousands of Jeeps that would soon be deployed across every major theater of the war. On the battlefield, the Jeep Willys MB became much more than just a mode of transport. It was a mobile command post, a supply hauler, an ambulance, a scout vehicle, and even a weapons platform. Soldiers modified them with mounted machine guns, radios, and stretchers. Its flat hood and open design made it easy to repair in the field. The Jeep's simplicity was its genius: no frills, no complexity, just rugged functionality that could be depended on when lives were on the line. The vehicle's versatility became legendary. In North Africa, it raced across desert dunes beside tanks and supply convoys. In Europe, it climbed muddy hills and crossed rivers under fire. In the Pacific, it navigated jungles and rough island terrain where few vehicles could go. The Jeep was truly the soldier's best friend, reliable, adaptable, and indestructible. It gave Allied forces unprecedented mobility and flexibility, transforming how battles were fought. General Dwight D. Eisenhower famously said, "The Jeep, the Dakota, and the landing craft were the 3 tools that won the war." That statement captured the Jeep's enormous contribution. It wasn't glamorous, but it was everywhere, in photos of troops smiling beside it, in columns rolling through liberated towns, and in countless operations where speed and reliability made all the difference. The 1941 Willys MB measured just over 11 feet long and weighed about 2,400 pounds. Its 4-wheel drive system was revolutionary for its time, allowing it to conquer nearly any landscape. With a top speed of around 60 miles per hour and a range of roughly 300 miles on a full tank, it could go almost anywhere a soldier could walk, only faster. Despite its toughness, it remained easy to maintain and repair, even with limited tools and parts. After the war, the Jeep's reputation extended beyond the military. Returning soldiers remembered its dependability and affectionately called it the car that won the war. Willys quickly capitalized on this by producing the Willys CJ, civilian Jeep, which introduced the rugged off-road DNA to the civilian market. It became a symbol of freedom, adventure, and the American frontier spirit, qualities that continue to define the Jeep brand today. More than 8 decades later, the 1941 Jeep Willys MB stands as an icon of resilience, engineering simplicity, and heroism. It wasn't just a vehicle, it was a companion in some of history's darkest and most defining moments. Its design philosophy, durability, versatility, and simplicity continues to inspire modern 4x4s. The Jeep Willys reminds us that greatness doesn't always come from complexity, but from doing the essentials so well that they stand the test of time. In every sense, the 1941 Jeep Willys MB was not just a product of war, it was a symbol of ingenuity, courage, and the unbreakable will to overcome any obstacle. Thanks for watching Next Gen Auto Hub, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep driving toward the future.